Kevin Tien has mastered the delicate art of delectable Vietnamese cuisine. Toast the pandan, season the shrimp.
This is a very traditional dish of shrimp.
Oh my God, I love that.
And we brush it with a garlic and Thai basil butter.
Don't forget the chicken feet.
I'm constantly setting timers. When do you know this is done?
So, chicken's done when it's around like 165 degrees. And for us, we sell so many of those, we kind of have like an internal timer going.
Fine Vietnamese cuisine with a Cajun twist, courtesy of his boyhood spent in Louisiana.
I did start cooking when I was like really young, but it was more out of like a necessity. Single mom, she had us when she was very young. My mom was still in her teens when she had me. So to raise two kids, she had to work multiple jobs. And as the oldest in like an Asian household, it's always the responsibility for us to take care of all the siblings. So for me, it was cooking for my little sister. And I guess at the age of like 8, cooking for me was like, I can make eggs on the stove, I can do rice in a rice pot, and then anything that fits in the microwave.
That's fine dining.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Today, Tien is executive chef of the uber-popular Moon Rabbit in Washington, D.C. But last year, during the height of the pandemic, attacks against Asian Americans spiking 339% across the country. Kevin and his good friend, fellow chef Tim Ma, decided to do something to combat the hate.
We were watching the videos and we were hearing about everything happening to our community, and we kind of just reached a boiling point. And it was just like, okay, we have platforms. That was really when we started talking, and when this started happening, we were like, what do we do? And that's how all this got started.
Tim grew up in Conway, Arkansas. His parents' Chinese restaurant, the only one in town. His family didn't always feel welcome.
Arkansas was an interesting time in the 70s and 80s, and especially where we lived, there was not a lot of people that looked like me. One of the incidents that I do remember was in the middle of the night, me and my sister's bedroom, our window faced the street. You know, something got hurled, we heard glass breaking, and then we heard words, and then we heard people driving off.
Were the words hate?
The words, I don't remember. I can't imagine it was welcome to Arkansas. Like, me and my sister just sat there afraid the rest of the night. My parents actually didn't hear it. They found us in the morning with the brick through the window, and then, just two very scared kids. And we didn't really come to terms with what happened until much later in life.
All these years later, Tim joining Kevin to launch Chefs Stopping AAPI Hate as a way to fight back the best way they know how, with tasty cuisine.
We normally cook food for an event, raises money for a nonprofit or a cause, but this one was like very close to home, right? So Asian American chefs, let's get together. And middle of the pandemic, the only thing we could really do was these takeout dinners. And so that's really how we got started. We're like, okay, 5 chefs, 5 courses, let's do a dinner. And it sold out like immediately. Kevin's like, let's just keep going, let's make this bigger. And then the next day, there was just like, from phone calls and text messages and emails, there were 45 chefs.
And their events have only continued to snowball.
We started here in DC with 9 dinners. We had reached out to like chef partner friends in other cities. And so we got launched in San Francisco, Detroit, and New York.
One of those partners, Andrew Horry, an executive sous chef at Single Thread Farm in Healdsburg, California.
I got into cooking because of really a desire to help communities and help people. I tried to give back in whatever way I could, in whatever way I knew how, and that way was cooking.
In the past year, Chefs Stopping AAPI Hate has raised almost $500,000, creating a caring foodie community along the way.
This is insane. This is so beautiful.
And while we dig into the sumptuous feast, the pair can't help but point out it's not just the food that's hot and spicy.
Did you know in 2013, Tim was Eater DC's sexiest chef?
Wow. Wait, I did know that. Wait, weren't you People Magazine's sexiest chef?
That's always the comment.
Absolutely. Which is like nice to see because, normally like Asian men aren't perceived as sexy, right?
1,000%.
Yeah.
But that's changing. You guys are changing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for us, here today, a chance to make a difference by leaning into our culture and digging in.
Our fried chicken, which is based off of Gachien Nuc Mum, which is like a Vietnamese street food. What you're eating here is our chow tam.
Oh my God, it's good. It's so delicious.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.